Hi everyone, welcome
Yo.
to a special day. It's a very special match today. Match of two titans, the best of the best we have here. The final two in upper bracket, an immovable object versus an unstoppable force, some might say. To commentate this insane match with me, it's Roberto. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
What's up? Our first contestant on the left, running through upper bracket like it's nobody's business, showing everyone he's worthy of being considered one of the best speedrunners. It's Cube. Hello.
Hello.
What's up? And his opponent on the right, everybody knows him, making a claim to fame this year. The man, the myth, the legend. He changes the world. It's Feinberg. Hello.
Am I the object or the force? Or did we not get that far in the script?
I don't know. Which do you think you would be? Probably the force. I would. You seem like a forceful. Anyway.
The F in Feinberg stands for force.
Yeah.
The O in Cube stands for object.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Great intro. We're all super excited to be here because it's one of the three finals matches. We got upper bracket finals, losers finals, and grand finals. They're all wildcard seeds. They're all the crazy seeds we found in ESI at the very end, and this is going to be a best of 5. So who knows what we're going to see? And yeah, these guys are antsy to play. So we're going to get started in this first one. We all knew this wildcard seed type had to be in it. So we're just ripping the band-aid off first. We're just getting it out of the way in the first seed. It's fine. We'll just get it over with real quick with this first one. You guys will love it. And you guys can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck. Thanks.
Fuck.
All right. Beautiful. They're muted and
Absolutely
deafened. Here we are.
Absolutely insane.
All
Three
right.
of the last matches. What will they hold?
You knew it had to be in it, dude. You knew it had to
Yes.
be here.
It's right off the bat, first
I mean-
seed of the day.
I mean-
Oh my goodness.
Come on, man. If the mansion wasn't on the first seed, it was going to be in the second or third. They already know it's going to be
It's
there.
gotta be here.
We're
It's
going
gotta be here.
off the
Yep.
bat. There you go.
Every seed from here on out is going to be a mansion seed. There are no alternative routes. It's only mansion. You do not have a choice. There is
Holy
nothing else
God.
in the world. Structures have been systemically removed. The world has no structures, only mansions.
Almost. If only that was the world we would live in. It's not that wonderful, but we have such an insane variety of seeds for these last 3 matches you guys are going to see. Everything's different bastions, different styles of seeds. Some of them are going to be a little wacky. Some of them are going to be really fast. These runners have proven that they're the best of the best in terms of scouting. So we gave them not only the coolest seeds, but the fastest seeds at the end. So
Absolutely.
we are going to see some sub 10s, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty dang sure. And hopefully, this match will determine which one of these guys is in lower bracket finals and which one is in upper finals. Hopefully, if Sizzler is feeling well enough after second COVID vaccine, we can play these finals on Sunday. But I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Sizzler has to be in good
we'll
health,
see.
you know.
Especially to beat one of these two. Have to be on top of this game.
Yep.
But yeah, speaking of sub 10s, it's Cube with 3 and Feinberg with 2. Like, if you're looking for people who can sub 10, you're looking at the 2.
Yeah, they have 5 of the 6 sub 10s of the tournament.
Insane.
5 of the 6.
Crazy.
I'll run through the seed real quick, but it's this mansion does have the coolest mansion room in the game. Roberto, do you remember your mansion tutorial? Do you know what that might be?
Sorry, you said the coolest...
The coolest mansion room. The coolest mansion room in the game. Pop quiz.
I mean...
Who knows it?
I would assume you mean it's the fake portal room?
It is.
Since that seems to be your favorite.
It
Yeah.
is.
I've done my homework.
They're
I've
very
watched
good,
the
very
video.
good. A+, you passed. Very nice.
Let's go!
This one does have a fake portal room, which means there is a trap chest. As long as you get the 2 TNT first and then open the chest and get the 2 ender pearls, that's a really easy item collection. Like bam, 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 you get 2 TNT for the rest of the run. It can get you all your tools, all your wood blocks, and then you get 2 ender pearls to travel around where you want. So the runners, I'm sure, haven't done their mansion homework. I'm sure they don't know. But if they do manage to scout that out, it can be pretty dang nice.
Yep, absolutely. And what I do appreciate the fact that both runners spent significant time in the mansion. Previously, the matches I've commentated, if they had a mansion, either one of their internet cut out or one of the runners opted to not go for the mansion. So it's really exciting to see both runners go at it. Gonna see the differences in how they route it. Pretty fun. Maximum mansion.
Yeah, we see Feinberg doing the command. I'm glad that he knows the command because it's one of the most valuable commands I've learned in scouting now is changing iron ore to ender chests. It makes him very obvious, and he's gonna have to do some type of structuralist, maybe full structuralist. Maybe he routes one room in the mansion. There's a couple iron in this mansion. The fake portal room is really the important part, but there's not enough iron to get you in the nether. The nether's kind of nice, though. It's a stables bastion spawn, and there's a fairly far fortress. So they're going to need to route food or some way to travel across the nether. But pretty straightforward bastion, lovely stables.
Yep. Stronghold is not an omelet. Things you love to see.
An omelet? Oh
yeah, that's what I call strongholds that are like messed up beyond repair. The ones that have like a ravine, a mine shaft, and every cave going through it.
Okay.
I've given a few of those unintentionally. 10-minute stronghold routings. Yeah, I've seen those before. So it's always nice to see a stronghold that's nice and pristine. I mean, of course, the best case scenario is that they'd blind straight into the portal room, but we do see a lot of runners who go either a bit above or a bit to the left.
That's fair. Looks like Cube might have it here. I didn't see how many eyes it was, but it's okay.
I do not either.
Let's see, the bounties we got going on. We still have a $600 zero cycle bounty going on. Wow. Neither of these runners have practiced it. They're not going to risk it in tournaments, so that's fine. We may not see one. We have to come to that realization, Chad. It's okay. We may not see a zero cycle. That's fine. We'll live.
Chad, I am so sorry. You have to live with the fact you won't be losing $600. You gotta put it back in your pocket. I know how enthusiastic you are, but put it away.
We saw some really good attempts, though. I think we saw like 7 or 8 attempts, so that was really cool. People did try it. It was very cool, yeah. Blazer tried it a few times, didn't have really good ends for it. Hamazon and Cred had a couple good ends. Hamazon was like a pixel. He was half a second off of completing it. Corbanos had the right height and the right dragon, but misplaced a single block that was very, very close. Very tragic. So we've seen some good attempts. The runners have given it a valiant effort. Yeah, Sizzler may be the last one remaining that might try the zero cycle.
Yeah, we'll see. But given that he does have quite a bit to lose, not counting on it, unfortunately. I think is it a one eye? I caught a quick glimpse of it, but
kind of looks like it. Yeah. And besides the zero cycle bounty, we do still have the sub $100 bounty. As we mentioned before, 6 of those have already been paid out, and I'm only going up to 10, chat. I'm not paying any more than $1,000. That's a lot of money. So we're capping it at 10. Oh, it's a 3-eye. Okay.
Someone said, oh, 3-eye. Okay.
Could be solid.
Well, I'm blind, and the runners are in luck, because that means one less draw to get.
So... yeah, these runners have gotten 5 of the 6 sub 10s that have been claimed in the tournament so far. Horsey has gotten another one. And it's not a fluke that they got the most sub 10s and they're in winners finals. They're incredibly fast runners in this format. They've just adapted so well to scouting, and they're so fast that this is not a fluke. They, in my mind, are the top 2. They've made the fewest mistakes out of anyone. And these last seeds, some of them are tricky and tough and make you think and are wacky, and some of them are very fast. Some of them are just really, really good seeds. So I'm pretty sure we are going to see all sub 10s before the tournament is over.
Absolutely, with seas like these. And yeah, that is indeed a 3i. All three in a row too. One side completely filled in.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's cool.
Right. We're seeing some bartering checking here. Always nice to do your homework, do your research. Get a lay of the land. Yeah, pretty
For
nice
sure.
stables bastion. Oh, some gold blocks in that chest. Kind of cute. Yeah, it's looking like a very cracked seed. Of course, mansion in the overworld, and then just the stables bastion, the fortress a little bit further away. He was checking rates. They don't look to be too good. They're about average.
Yeah.
A little bit below average.
Yeah, about average. The travel really doesn't look that bad. That's only a couple pearls. I thought it was a bit further. Oh, and the exit is pretty close to that fortress. This whole nether looks wide open.
Right.
This
The terrain is very nice.
Yeah, this is a very nice nether.
The best part is that there's not a lot of lava oceans for the runners to plummet into, because we've seen runners do that. They throw a pearl, don't remember to put on their fire res, whoop, hot bath.
That has happened.
Several times, yep. More times than you would think would happen.
And yeah, for chat, to clarify, the sub 10 bounty is just for winning the round as well. So we technically just make it, you know, when one runner wins, the timer stops and the other runner did not finish, kind of. So they could very well both be on sub 10 pace, but yeah, as soon as one runner wins, that's kind of it. So a little sad, but it's fair. That's fair. You got to be sub 10 and faster than your opponent, you know.
Kind of makes sense.
All right, the predictions are in. What was the prediction results? I'm curious who chat's thinking is gonna win. And Roberto, what do you think? Who do you think is taking this whole thing?
Hold on, let me get chat up.
Yeah, where's the prediction? I can't even see it anymore. I don't know what the results were.
It's down here. Oh, it's very even. It's
Okay.
57 for Cube and 43 to Feinberg. Pretty
Wow,
even. With,
Cube in the lead,
slight
okay.
Favoring Cube.
Okay.
Yeah.
My money's
And
on
Ninja
Nerdy.
comes in with a my money's on Nerdy.
Ninja Brain always thinking 2 steps ahead of chat. That's what I like about Ninja
Absolutely.
Brain. Yep. Yeah.
Nerdy has the only respectable run, even if there are ones that are faster.
Truing. It's pretty true. Okay, moment of truth. I am going to predict
Let's go.
Cube is going to do one room in the mansion and Feinberg's going to do pure structureless. Cube might just do full structureless as well. We might not see the mansion, which is okay. That's fine.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing. Oh, okay. Digging down into a creeper. Things you like to see.
Okay.
3 blocks. Let's go.
It's kind of nice.
I didn't see either runner like pausing over the fake portal room,
Yeah.
so maybe they weren't considering it, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, maybe they didn't watch their mansion tutorial videos. Maybe they don't know how to scout the hidden rooms effectively, but they did see a couple of them, so they gave it a shot. But mansions kind of well known for being pretty trash in general.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
We hail them for good content, but they're not too good. We've seen them done well. We've seen them done really well, but in general, it's probably a safer bet to, not take any Evoker to the face.
Yeah, Jeb still has the reigning title of the fastest and best mansion speedrunner in the game. So if no one does a mansion, Jeb holds that title. He had a pretty sick run, so.
Yeah. It seems like both runners are going for very similar routes. It certainly looks like they're both going for full structureless, getting their iron right off the bat. Feinberg is cooking some food.
I like
It's a bit of a shame.
mining the mushrooms that Cube's doing. Dandelion Suspicious Stew, actually probably the most reliable food source if you're next to a dark oak. Mining the stalks doesn't give you mushrooms, does it?
That's it.
I thought I did
actually
this
don't know.
research before chat. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it's only the mushroom part, not the stalks, right? That give you mushrooms. Am I correct? I see runners mine the stalks all the time, but I thought it didn't drop, so.
Well, it's currently not dropping anything,
That's
but
correct. Okay.
okay, so
Yeah.
it is true that stock doesn't drop any. Well,
Yeah.
the more you learn, the more you know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Cube spending a little bit of additional time gathering food in the overworld, where Feinberg just getting 3 mutton and 2 pork and going down, which is honestly probably really good enough. We know there was a very important match, Cube versus Sizzler, where Cube spent some extra time in the overworld getting food and ended up winning that one because Sizzler's fortress with Soul Sand Valley was really tough. So Cube, spent some extra time to get food. He won that one. But in this case, I don't know. Feinberg seems to be fine on food, and he's at the Bastion.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Is Cube looking for water, I'm assuming? Oh, okay. Cube is actually going really far for water. Is that one thing he forgot to scout for? He did a little bit of an angry shake there, so I'm assuming yes.
Might have been. Yeah.
Might have just forgotten to grab the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. That does give Feinberg a very clear advantage. Look at him, he's already digging the gold. Oh my gosh. How is he so fast?
Oh, so many dudes. Really nice. Good gap stables route. Those pigs on the side are a little annoying. Hopefully you can get him in there. Nice.
Get
Okay.
in the hole. There we go. That is a lot of pigs.
Yeah.
That is a lot of pigs.
Yeah. He's going to be out here pretty quick. I think I would favor Cube taking a little bit extra time to get Suspicious Stew if the fortress was pretty far, because that Saturation Stew lets you pearl like crazy. It amounts in a really good time save, but I think in this case, I think the fortress is pretty close. So maybe he didn't even need the Suspicious Stew. Maybe just kill a couple animals like Feinberg, but he's in, a minute and a half later, also for getting water. That kind of hurt.
Yeah, certainly. But luckily the Bastion is right there, and he makes a beeline for it. Right. We're basically just this is basically just going to be a game of who puts in the bigger risk and whose risk is rewarded, essentially, because both of these runners are just so insanely cracked.
Oh, Feinberg leaving the Bastion at 5 minutes, but he has done a pearl hang towards the front of the Bastion. Why are these pigs mad at him? Does he still not have gold armor?
I don't think he has gold armor, no. I didn't see any.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely bare. He's doing trading again. Does he need the backup gold?
I mean, I see 7 obsidian, so I guess he's just trading for the rest. I thought there was a chest with like 8 obsidian or something. Yeah, yeah. There's plenty there. So he's good on Obby. Oh, okay. And now he's traveling out. Yeah. All right. A little mistake from Feinberg. Maybe letting Cube catch up a bit here. If he had gold armor or something, he could have pretty easily got to that obsidian chest without having to worry about pigs. He didn't need to trade that gold. So tiny mistake.
And also down to 1 food left and needing to heal out of health. So Feinberg bet on the low food, but took quite a few hits. So who's to say? Oh, he needed the extra gold to distract the pigs? Okay, I see.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Meanwhile, Cube looks like also getting ready to exit.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this, and I should have, because it's one of my favorite things. Doing 5 RD in a warped forest fortress.
Anything special about it?
Yeah, if we all know the 5 RD Soul Sand Valley, which works pretty well, because if you're in Soul Sand Valley or over lava, the only things that can spawn are skeletons, which spawn in charges. They're different than normal mobs in Soul Sand Valley. So that's why you don't see any zombie pigmen or other things spawning around. It's skeletons, but they can't spawn that much because they're limited by the amount of charges in the area. So Warp Forest is the same. Endermen spawn in charges. So that means that when you're in a Warp Forest and you're at 5 RD, the majority of mobs spawn are blazes and wither skeletons.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know the Endermen spawned in charges as well.
Yeah, if there's an Enderman that spawns in an area, it essentially limits other Endermen spawning nearby. It's a charge mechanic, yeah.
I see.
It's kind of cool.
The more you know. Feinberg gets 2 more pieces of cooked food from a big piggy. Pretty good. And Cube is also in the fortress, so catching up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
These rates aren't the best rates, but they're also not bad.
Yeah.
So let's just see what kind of strats the runners use. 5RD, sure, one of them.
Yeah, Cube is on 5RD, I believe, as well. It's a good idea to do that. Feinberg's taking some damage here, but he is maybe unhanging a pearl here. He is. Oh! Feinberg's taking so much damage this run.
Yeah. Pearl hanging out, 2 hearts left, no food. Hunger reset possible, but I mean, he's about to blind out anyways, so okay. Feinberg is blinding out.
Yeah, he could have been okay with that hunger reset, but that last fall, I really think he's gonna want to now, even though this is very close to sub 10. Yeah, he's gonna mine the spawner and hunger reset, I think. Safer play. It's gonna be really hard on 1.5 hearts, like with armor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to do this.
Yeah. A good bet to play it safe.
Okay, Cube just got his 5th rod. Cube is also looking to leave. He did not pearl hang though, as far as I know. Yeah, he's just running it towards the exit, but it's pretty close. Feinberg entering in about 9 minutes, so Cube maybe less than a minute behind. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see what they do in the end. So for sure, neither runner scouted out the end, so we know that neither of them will go for the 0 cycle, which is, I guess, pretty evident.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think either grabbed bow and arrows either, so I'm guessing they're going for the traditional hang back and sit tight.
Yeah, both these runners not preferring bow and arrow, which is fine. You can go for the high roll when you're up against a really good opponent. Some of your run you want to keep up to luck and have to get lucky, but I don't know. I would still always go bow and arrow, but both these runners are just gonna go for the high roll. But if you don't get a perch, you can't complain. I mean, that's kind of just how it goes. If they both enter around the same time like they are, the runner who enters second wins with perch. That's just how Minecraft goes. You can't be mad if you don't take the bow and arrow, so that's how it goes.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems like Cube has quite a few beds, and Feinberg has 4 beds and 1 anchor. So both pretty settled. No insta perch for either. Smoj, not a sub 10.
Yeah, that's true. Optimal bow to end fights are really hard, as they should be. As they should be. I mean, we've seen crazy stuff from these Bastion routes. Hundreds of hours of practice. Hundreds of hours of 1 cycle practice, of crafting, of ruined portals. Everything in this game is really hard. So if you think bow and arrow end fights that are faster than what you're seeing right now are hard, that's very true and very, very worth it. That is exactly how it should be. Cube getting a first perch?
There's a perch.
There you go. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Feinberg.
Yep.
Cube
Sometimes
gets
it's just
it.
how it goes.
All right, Cube hits the 4+1, I believe, and that is it. They both started at the same time.
That is
GG's.
round 1. Yep.
Wow, Cube taking it. Jeez. All right, welcome back to the booth, runners. Congrats to Cube for taking that one. Kind of tragic. Feinberg entering end about 30 seconds sooner. I think Cube just having a little bit of slowdown, maybe getting water, food in the overworld. But other than that, you guys played it very, very well. Very few mistakes. So, GG's. Yeah, I noticed you scouted the mansion a little bit, but I expected both of you to go structureless, so that's fine. That's okay. Yeah. That wasn't. Did either of you see the fake end portal room or no?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, I flew around for a couple of minutes. I didn't see it.
Okay.
Oh wait. No, that's a different type of.
Yeah, I didn't see it on your screens, but there was a fun one that may have been the one usable room. So, anyway, GG's to Cube taking that one home. Playing very well. Enjoyed it. So, yeah, we're gonna go to a quick intermission chat. We'll be back with seed number 2. All right, welcome back to seed number 2, Cube versus Feinberg. Cube taking the first one. This is best of 5, so we still have a few more matches to go. I think the runners will enjoy this next one. I think we'll all enjoy this one. And yeah, without further ado, you guys can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, they're muted and deafened. It's so funny. What type of seed do we think this one's going to be, chat? Not a mansion, Roberto. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's not a mansion.
Maybe the
for
next
seed
one.
number 2. Yeah.
5 seeds, so it's all right.
We still have more to go. Yeah, not
Monument.
not much in this overworld. It's not a monument seed. The runners and the viewers were very adamant in telling me how much they opposed monuments. Monuments are scummy. They're the scum of the earth. They're terrible. How would you ever give someone a monument seed? And, then I watch other runners, top runners streams, and they're like, oh, monument, it's so fun. I haven't done one of these in a while. This is really cool. Cool. Thanks. Awesome.
It's only cool and trendy when they do it.
Exactly.
SMH.
Right. Yeah.
Shake my SMH.
If you force someone to do a monument tournament, it's like, why is my tournament likelihood on the line? This is trash. I hate monuments. And then they have like a little challenge where they have to do a monument. They're like, ooh, it's so much fun. It's so different and unique. I love it. Okay, so this one is just a pretty nice shipwreck off spawn, just a simple lava pool. But Roberto, I have a little label at the front of this seed. Okay, sometimes I label things sub 10 or really hard. This seed, the label up front is sub 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. You've heard of sub 10s. We're skipping sub 9. This is sub 8.
Goodness.
Feinberg.
All right.
That's a housing
So-
bastion.
It's right next to house. Oh my goodness.
This is a sub
my
8able
goodness.
seed with perfect play. And there's a blaze spawner. Do you see it, Roberto? Do you see
I
this?
see. What is this? You spawn and you see the bastion, you hear blazes, and you're like, that's not right. And you look down and you're just like, oh, okay.
Yep. That's why this is sub 8.
FSG
Yep.
seed.
Yep. That's it.
Wow.
The reason I kept this one in is because I was seed searching for a triple fortress seed. We saw one of those before. It was very fun. This is a triple fortress seed. The closest lava pool to spawn just so happens to put you directly next to the top rampart of a housing bastion combined with a blaze spawner. I had to put this one in. I just had to.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
I had to.
Yep. Mustard seed. Yep. True and real. This is wow.
We'll see where Cube spawns. Oh, Cube spawns at a very further away location. He's at Manhunt housing though. Let's see if he finds the blaze spawner. Oh, Cube.
Yeah. I mean, you go bottom up. Do you see it, Cube? Do you hear it? Do you feel it reverberating between your ribs? It's calling you. It's right there. Does he see it?
He's 5 blocks
closer?
away. He probably hears blazes. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
There's piglins in. Why are there 4 piglins in the spawner? Oh, okay. Well, that's a little awkward. All right, now we're seeing the reason why I found the seed in the first place. Cube is checking out the rest of the Nether. It's all fortress.
Right.
It's just a bunch of fortress surrounding you, and there's one
All
housing
fortress.
bastion in the very center.
So, would you say the cube spawn is actually better? Because you can go bottom up, grab all the gold, and you can just trade in a pit next to the spawner, like make up a route on the spot, like have the pigs trading while you're getting your rods, grab your trade, and just crawl out of there and blind?
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I saw the start of the trades on Feinberg's end looked actually really good. I think they got 17 pearls in like no time. But they do need obsidian. So yeah, I haven't checked out all the rampart chests to know exactly what they can leave in, but I wonder if you get just enough gold at the top ramparts or maybe in the overworld where you can literally just trade like a gold block and you're done. But other than that, they do need to go to the lower section, so cube spawn actually I think better here. Yeah.
And people in chat who have much better eyes than the two of us boomers have noted that there are obby in chests,
Yeah.
4 in the bottom and 5 above. Thank you, Toxic.
Then I guess the next concern is string. This is a village list, so yeah, they are going to need probably 6 to 9 gold blocks on average for enough string and anchors and stuff. So yeah, I think they have to go to the bottom section. Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't lying when I told you we saved the best seeds for last, Roberto.
Yeah, absolutely, and I am here for it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Zach
Yeah.
brings up the very real problem of a blaze fireballing a piglin, and then the two just start going at each other.
Yeah.
Which would be a little bit spooky, but we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Fires trades. Yeah, I think you could start at the bottom, mine some golds, maybe do some trading, or maybe just do all your trading. But it takes some time to set up a piglin hole. But I think maybe start at the bottom, get all the gold, get the double chest, run up top, aggro the piglins on the double rampart, make a trading hole, get a fire res, do all the blazes first, and then go back to your trades. I think I would do that. And yeah, I can give the seed to this one. We can actually give the seeds to all of these once they're played. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Toxic. Oh, Toxic. I reran the best ESI seed. Here's what happened. Oh, he thinks this is the best ESI seed. Oh.
I guess we're seeing better. The next seed is going to be labeled sub 5, and it's going to be amazing.
It's not? Oh, just wait till grand finals, Toxic. This is the best seed up till this point. But of
Oh my
course,
goodness.
I'm giving the #1 best seed in grand finals.
Yep.
And this one is
Best seed.
pretty good.
Yep, sorry, yes.
I mean, this was pretty solid. It might be a better time than the other one I'm thinking, but the other one is absolutely insane in every single regard. We'll see. We'll see.
Will we also be seeing that one in this match or the next?
I saved a little spoilers, but I saved what I thought was the best seed in all of our seed finding for grand finals.
Okay, I guess tune in by then, chat, to see the best seed in ESI. Only the best seed in terms of speed. In terms of, overall best seed, wait until the exhibition matches between Antoine and T-Wags. Because those seeds, we are cooking up something good. Rila, Emily, and I.
Yeah, stay tuned. Probably at the end of the month. So what we're planning is we have the Bastion making contest currently underway. If you enjoy Bastions and you want to make your own Bastion, I think there's a command that Merp made. We have a Discord for it now. We have all the info you need. You can build your own Bastion, and the submissions are done by the end of this month. On August 1st, submissions will be done. So you want to send those to us in the Discord, and you could be featured. We're going to pick the best 4 Bastions and basically put them in the game, have people speedrun them. It's going to be dope. And after that, we're going to also do an exhibition match between me and Antoine. Antoine, I think, is going on vacation the second half of this month, so it'll probably be the next month. Yeah.
He's trying to delay the inevitable. He's running away. He knows what he's going to endure.
It's going to be all smiles and all joy for me. You can't bring my
You're
mood
gonna
down.
have such a relaxing day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun. It's
Emsworld is building a Bastion. Ooh.
designed by Ems, Boss Champ.
And I'll give you a little bit of a sneak preview. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? I think I want to make my own Bastion. And so I started last night. It was very addicting and very fun. And I spent about 3 hours. I spent about 3 hours on it this morning, and I'm about halfway done.
Wow.
So I'm also making one.
We've come full circle, like the pioneer of the Bastion strats man, making a Bastion of his very own. We've come so far. I'm so proud of this community.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to the actual runners. With a minute left on the clock, I actually didn't get a glimpse of the stronghold at all. I've just been really distracted. I have no idea what the stronghold looks like. Hopefully it's a 10i. Hopefully, given that it is a sub 8 seed. but we will see.
I didn't see that many, but to be fair, they can task overlap. Even if they have a 3-minute bastion and a 3-minute fortress, those times are now smushed together and combined. So instead of being 6 minutes, because they're together, that's still only a 3-minute split. So even if you do have to get 6 rods, still very, very good. And yeah, how did I find this seed? I searched for a triple fortress. So I gave my seed finder program, I want 3 fortresses within 140 blocks of the origin in the nether. And this is what it gave me. It just so happened there was a blaze spawner wedged into the bastion. So I didn't even search for the bastion, it was just there.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if they know it's a triple fortress seed.
Well, I think Cube flew around to check, but I'm not sure if they stuck around. I mean, you see an actual textbook definition of a fashion. Like, you don't look anywhere else. Fine was just looking at it, I guess.
Oh, this is multiple.
All right, they're on to the actual run.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, many seeds. Many seeds that checked me to find one that was not too good, but not too bad. And this one just happened to be really funny. So, yeah. I mean, I labeled this as a good shipwreck, a great shipwreck, actually. So I'm assuming there's probably a lot of iron in it. And I don't know about food. I would imagine you probably don't even need any. I mean, there's some dandelions and stuff. There's a crimson. You could get hoglins that way. You could do a totally foodless run, realistically, though.
That is true. Cube is killing sheep. Okay. Getting the wool. Pretty nice. Making up for the lack of string traits. Very smart.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of nice. So, yeah, that's a good point to point out, and hopefully I remember that. But Cube is 3 wool up, and later to the shipwreck, so could come into play.
Yep. Yeah, that is a pretty great shipwreck. You get a diamond shovel, pretty nice. Get all your tools. Get a little bit of food, some carrots. Right. Okay, so Cube is actually making tools before Feinberg. Pretty funky.
Yeah, he's decided to make it at the side of the shipwreck and then go to his dig down spot. And I think Feinberg's over his lava pool right now, so he should be closer. But that shipwreck actually has plenty of food. I mean, it was 3 bread, 7 carrots. That's fine, right? I'm sure they're fine with that. Yeah, that's easy.
Honestly. It's more food than Feinberg had last run. Okay, so Feinberg's making the lava already. It's a roughly 2-minute enter. Pretty freaking good.
And here we go. I did not expect different routes. I expected the route that Feinberg's taking to be pretty much the only route. He spawns right next to the spawner and the bastion. Oh, Pig's very angry at him. Yeah, he's going to have to run all the way down. He's going to aggro additional piglins. But Cube, we know, is going to spawn in the manhunt section already. So we'll see the different routes and which one's better here.
Yeah, absolutely. Feinberg makes it unscathed down to manhunt location. Successfully starts trading. Looks pretty good. Right. Cube took a little bit of time with the portal, but after a little extra finessing, there it is. Spot a manhunt.
He's there. Ooh, I'm always cognizant of magma now. That magma is actually blocking the piglins, no? I wonder if they can.
So piglins
keep chasing.
Won't run over magma blocks?
Yeah, they don't run over magma. So if there's enough magma in the housing, you actually have to deal with it. It's very awkward.
That's interesting, right? And Cube did use a lava bucket to break the portal, so pigs don't get transported through, which is pretty nice touch.
Oh, that's really
pretty
cool.
clever touch.
That's funny. I think the magma actually stopped Cube's piglins. He's got 3 or 4. Maybe he's okay, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Feinberg at the spawner. Wow.
Yep. So while the pigs are trading, Feinberg is digging out the spawner, getting his rods.
He doesn't have fire res on. That's kind of. Oh no, he does. He does. It's hidden up there on his timer, but
yeah, I see.
Yeah, he does have fire res on. Smart. Sub 5. I did label this a sub 8 seed. I'm wondering. It's hard to really judge this sort of thing in a scouted run when we haven't really seen one of these before, but I think sub 8 was pretty accurate. We'll see if someone actually crushes that, but I don't think the blaze odds are like crazy good. So
Right. But yeah, the trades certainly do look pretty good. I mean, Feinberg has pretty much all the pearls that he needs already. Just wait for the obby, wait for the string. Cube is making his way up to the top. Fire res in hand, ready to face those dastardly Rodmen.
the Rodman.
Yes, the Rodmen. That's. Yep, Rodman.
Okay. Cube, I assume, has everything. He was down there for a bit. Does Feinberg have everything, though?
I'm not sure.
He's got 16 pearls.
He's got no more fire res, which is a little bit spooky, but definitely enough pearls. I'm not sure about Obby.
I don't see any string on his side. Oh, that's 5 rods. Okay, that was pretty good. Those 3 places all dropped.
That was like 3
Is he
in a
out?
row.
Does he actually have wool? I don't see any wool or string for Feinberg, but he's
I'm not sure. Okay, he was he's pearl hanging. He's not actually pearling out.
getting wood.
Wood for the beds.
Okay. Oh, he needs his 6th rod?
I'm guessing they need 6 rods.
I don't see any string or
okay.
wool on his...
So the piggies did do what Zach predicted. One of them got fireballed by the blaze. And they rushed into the spawner, but shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Okay,
And Feinberg is going back down for his trades.
makes sense. He does have a pearl hung, which is a smart play that's going to save him some time. Cube is very close behind. This may very well just turn into another race, another perch race, as Feinberg is once again ahead.
With a
of
pearl
Cube.
hang.
That's
Very
pretty
nicely
close.
done. And I think both runners turned their carrots into golden carrots, which is also pretty nice. Okay. Cube just needs 2 more rods. Meanwhile, Feinberg is getting as much wood as possible. How much string does he have? Does he have another stack? No, that's the only... 39. Is that all the string that he has?
He forgot the obby? He forgot the obby? There was...
He forgot?
Oh, no, dude.
No! So that's... I saw number 9 in there with a dark block. I didn't want to believe it's Obby because it would be way too cruel to think that he only has 9.
No, dude.
Oh no! That is cruel. Oh, that hurts. That was such a beautiful pearl hang.
Yeah, Feinberg, again, pearl hanging to where his exit is, making the mistake. This is going to cost him some time. They might even be dead even now because Cube is going to have to pearl over here, whereas Feinberg already has a pearl hung at this spot. So Feinberg just blowing his lead entirely. Maybe behind? Oh, no.
That's spooky. That is spooky.
Well, the sub 8 dream is gone.
07.
07's to the sub 8.
Right. There's the obby, and probably lost like almost a minute to that. That's
He's
such a shame.
Still ahead. Oh my god, Feinberg is still ahead somehow, dude. What?
And that was 11, I think. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's see if the perch will reward him this time. We'll see how the dragon does. I'm still roughly in the end at around the same time.
Yeah, I think Cube getting maybe 10-20 seconds behind Feinberg. Yeah, exclamation point RNG if you're wondering why we don't have a data pack for purchase. It is a silly idea to have a data pack for purchase in my mind. Stifles creativity, you see less cool stuff, it's less interesting, it's boring. It takes a while to understand that though. It's a counterintuitive concept to leave RNG in the game on purpose to see more exciting stuff. So neither of them using bow and arrow. It could very much come back to punish him here. We have maybe 30 seconds of time for the dragon to perch before the sub 10 dream is gone. Feinberg purling in.
Oh, let's see this.
That's
so
perch.
Feinberg has an anchor and 3 beds. Cube has 1 more
Cube
bed.
Hurligan? Oh, God.
Oh, is it gonna come down to retime? Oh. Oh no, Feinberg misses it.
That Cube takes! Oh my God!
Cube takes his 4th sub 10. Cube takes his 4th sub 10. The kid has won $400 alone.
Oh,
How fast he goes.
my God. We're gonna bring him back in. All right, welcome back to the Booth Runners. Congrats to Cube. What an insane match. Cube entering maybe 10 seconds slower than Feinberg and getting a perch just barely second. But Feinberg bed broke and Cube takes the sub 10. Wow.
Congrats on the 4th one.
Yeah, congrats on the 4th sub 10. Absolutely crazy. How'd you guys feel about that seat?
I was gonna say,
Decent.
good chunk
Yeah.
there. That's fun.
Yeah.
That was a triple fortress seed, but when I searched it, there was just a spawner inside the housing bastion, so I had to put it here in finals. And yeah, Feinberg I think had the lead too, but maybe forgot one obby. I think it was also something like that.
Yeah, I messed up my obby. I lost like probably a minute in the nether because
Yeah.
I left on 8. I forgot to take it out of his chest.
Yeah, I think Feinberg did task overlapping trades and blazes, which was cool. Cube finished the trades and then did blazes, but it ended up washing out because Feinberg had to go back to the bastion. It was very close, so GG's. Cube going up 2-0 in this match, taking another sub 10. There's only 3 sub 10 bounties remaining, and with that, we'll go over to seed number 3. We'll be back in a sec. All right, welcome back, everyone, for seed number 3. Kind of a crazy seed last one. Slow it down on this one, you know, hit the brakes, take a little chill pill. Go back to normal kind of wildcard seeds for fun. So I'll relax after that excitement. And yeah, we'll see who can take this. This is a best of 5, so Cube could win it with a 3-0 right now on the seed, and we'll find out. So without further ado, you guys can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Look.
Okay, they're mutant deafened. Here we go.
Let's see it.
Yeah, so let's chill out, chat. We had fun with the sub 8 potential. You know, we saw sub 10. Just do a little bit of a standard seed here. You know, nothing too crazy. This is everyone's favorite. everyone loves a little coastal village, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, just a basic coastal village.
Right, so currently the quality is kind of bad on my screen right now. So when Cube lifted up, I thought I saw a mansion for a moment. I was going to weep with joy, but no, it's just the mosaic quality that I'm presented with. Smudge.
Yeah, it's a nice little coastal village, except it's infested with zombies. Kind of a bummer.
It's an abandoned village?
It is an abandoned
Let's go!
village. Kind of a
I love
bummer.
these.
The village has been overrun. It would have been a great 115 seed because there's a nice little buried treasure right next to this little village, but it's overrun with zombies. Sad. So, should still be a pretty good one. I don't know if they're actually gonna do anything with the village. The buried treasure is pretty good enough to cover it, but the buried treasure is very close to the village, so maybe get some hay, maybe get some beds. We'll see. It's a nice little convenient lava pool up here, so pretty straightforward overworld.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like in these wildcard seeds, the highest, like some of the highest currency you can get in the overworld is beds and wool, because that doesn't come cheap after the overworld. So having a village from the start is always, pretty cute.
Pretty cute. Yeah.
Kinda into it.
Yeah. And there we see a cube spawning on a fortress.
Spawn.
That's cool. It's fun.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's play a game of Spot the Bastion. Where is it? Looks like the terrain in this direction is pretty nice, but is Bastion buried?
Yeah, it's an interesting decision off spawn.
Here it is.
Because you get fortress first. So if you want to do a blaze bed because you're in top 2 and you need to shave time off the run to beat your opponent because they're cracked, then you're gonna have to go to this village. So you get a shield and no fire res and do blaze bed if you want. You'll have to go into this village, and we see some extra food and stuff Feinberg's checking out. So grabbing a single bed for fortress first is kind of nice. And there is a treasure bastion on this one. Might be the only bastion playable. It's not too far, so just a standard upper treasure. And the scouter travel, pretty good on this one.
Absolutely. Even though it is a zombified village, it's still a pretty kind overworld. It's still a pretty kind scene in general. Okay. Let's take a look at this treasure. Is that 7 obby in a chest? That's pretty good.
Pretty solid. Yeah, there's no iron golem in abandoned villages.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna get their iron for free, but it's no problem to find it with the ender chest strats.
Cube has found the stronghold. It is.
Oh wow, that's an itty bitty stronghold.
Yeah, it's a funny one. It's
cute.
it's in an ocean biome. It's not really ocean exposed though, but it's ocean-y enough where you could potentially do a rough estimate nether exit and still get there. So
If you, I guess, like make a set of gold tools, grab a door, and then swim around to it, because you could make it work.
Ooh, Feinberg also spawning in the fortress and immediately opens a chest with 5 obsidian. That's kind of nice. And
That's
he's
insane.
Yeah, that's kind of helpful.
So if you go 4 more.
Why is there only obsidian in this fortress? What?
Everywhere he looks, there's nothing but obsidian. So Feinberg is gonna get all the obby he needs from the bad part of the fortress. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro,
okay, so that's a lot of time
funny.
saved on. Yeah.
There's like 10
That's a lot of time
obby.
saved in trades.
Yeah.
There's 11. I think 11 in total.
11?
There's
Wow.
There's like 2, 4, 5. That's all the obby. It's like
Classic?
a double blind at this point.
Classic, anyone? This seed was not intended to be classic, but if they get 12 pearls in like 9 gold, this is actually classic. Might be the play. Is Feinberg gonna check it? I think
He's actually
is.
getting 9 gold.
Feinberg, yeah, you gotta spawn
some
like
baby
that.
piggies. But he's actually checking 9 gold. Is he
Yeah.
thinking about going classic? I'm going to cry.
Oh my god, if he gets 12 pearls.
That's
Oh my
it. I'm going to
God.
lose my mind.
Wait,
And Cube didn't check the chest at all. So
Yeah.
that's the advantage of information that Feinberg has, because Cube did not check the chest at all.
Yeah.
he does have 7 obby from the treasure chest, but Feinberg doesn't have to depend on trades at all for Obsidian. If Feinberg gets like the beds, the obby, there's nothing that he needs from trades besides pearls, basically. And he doesn't even need fire res if he's just gonna go for it with a shield or even no shield.
Yeah, it looks like 12 gold, doesn't get any pearls. I mean, it's vanilla trades, and I didn't intend this to be that route. So that's fair. He's gonna have to find a bastion, but it is an okay one to get to. It is treasure, so he still needs. He knows he only needs pearls though. So.
Right. Pretty funky. Oh, he's actually. Was he? Oh no, I think that was the. Okay, but this is a significantly less nice stronghold, but I guess it wouldn't really matter much if they blind directly to it. Okay, we see Cube here just refining the scouted travel location. That doesn't look like the prettiest spawn for Feinberg.
Yeah, Cube does hit the ocean here, which I think is fine. I think he actually... Is he a little bit further away from the portal room? Let's see. Let's see how far away he is. He's kind of far.
Oh, it's pretty far, actually.
I think his plan might be just get an approximate nether exit, because if you have to dig into a wall and then you got to dig down to get the right Y level, you got to do all this stuff, you got to dig out your area for the portal, it's going to take you like 40 seconds to a minute. So
yeah,
if you could just plop your portal down and then, you know, pearl over here and swim to this portal room, it's probably going to be faster. So I do like this play.
And this is probably the best stronghold to do it with, because baby strongholds, very difficult to mess up. Even if you miss it by a mile, if you just throw an eye, you know directly like how to get down to the portal room. Yeah, it's looking like a very closed off nether in this area. So not as neat a terrain as we saw in earlier seeds, but still a pretty nice, pretty funky seed.
I've seen Cube do this a few times, and I don't really think anyone else. I mean, it's not like a crazy 5-head player or anything, but no one else has just had the opportunity to do this. So I don't know if Feinberg is thinking this way as well, just approximate the nether exit. Feinberg is checking the gold block locations and treasure. It's very nice.
Pretty stacked, yeah.
Very smart thing to do if you can remember them.
And also, Feinberg's stronghold is not under the ocean, right? Feinberg went to a different stronghold.
I thought it was the same one, actually.
No. I think it was because it was much larger. At least that's the first one. I'm not sure if he went to a second one afterwards.
I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah, I think it was actually bigger than we thought. I think it is a big one. It's just got a very weird portal room section, because they both did their travel from the bastion, so it looked like the same one, but could be wrong.
I see.
And yeah, as we're winding down in time here, chat, I expected this to be a long day of matches. You know, I expected 4 to 5 matches. These runners very close, but you know, Feinberg not getting good enough Dragon Perch RNG on the first one, making a mistake on the second one, making 2 mistakes on the second one. Is this going to be a 3-0? Like, are we actually living in a world where someone 3-0s Feinberg?
Ooh.
In winners finals.
We are already living in a world in which someone has 3-0'd Feinberg in the method tree. But I mean,
true, you got me there.
Yeah. And the person who 2-0'd the person who 3-0'd Feinberg is Cube, who is, you know, about to 3-0 Feinberg. So I guess in the end it kind of makes sense. Wait, no. Yeah. That's how it worked out in Cube versus Sizzler. Wow, it's when you get to this top level, everyone's just so cracked. It's just it's hard to keep track.
Do you have chat open? Have you noticed the throw emote? I had to add that in.
What is?
If you type in all caps
throw
in my chat, that's Feinberg putting a bet down in the end and throwing the match against Sizzler.
It's beautiful. It's sensational.
It's such a good one.
It's quite beautiful, actually. I'm gonna get that added to my channel afterwards. That is incredible.
It's a good one.
Legendary moments only. But yeah, time is up. We are seeing these runners go at it. Feinberg potentially going for reverse throw. reverse sweep.
Reverse.
Or reverse. I guess technically you could call it a reverse throw if if you clutch a seed.
No, Cube
Reverse
can reverse.
sweep,
The
that's
Cube
it.
has the option to reverse throw if he throws it here.
Right.
So Feinberg starting off with the throw, and Cube can do one here. Cube has been like the theme of Cube's tournament run so far has been no mistakes. I think I remember one
Crazy.
single like big mistake that Cube made in like group stage, but other than that, he like always has plenty of food, doesn't take that much damage, doesn't make any mistakes with fire as pearls, remembers to get all of his materials from Bastion. He's just all around like very difficult to see, very rare to see him mess up.
Yep.
Oh,
One can only wonder, why is he so cracked? What's up?
I forgot about the TNT. There's 2 TNT there.
Oh,
Okay, so
That's cute.
you don't need to blaze bed. You could actually TNT blazes, unless you want to do maybe one for Flint or something like that. So TNT blazes could be really nice though. It gives you blocks for the
Right.
run.
I mean, having TNT in general is just it's pretty nice.
Wow. Feinberg says, you know what? I'm taking this buried treasure. I'm digging down. He's dug down 10 blocks away from this buried treasure, got his water, got his gravel. He's going to this ruined portal, which we didn't really talk about, but I didn't see
Wow.
exactly what's going on with this ruined portal, but it might be completable.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right.
Okay.
He's just going for it. He's building it.
Wow. Feinberg in sub 2. I didn't see this
Sub
happening.
2 nether entry.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Wow.
And of
okay.
course, getting his 11 obby from the chests.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good on Avi.
He is just set. He's basically just set. Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
Only grabbing 8 makes sense.
we've seen TNT blazes probably like 4 or 5 times so far. Runners have done it.
I'm wondering if Cube is saving the TNT for that, because not using the TNT for the Flint, which would be very easy to do.
Yeah, Cube is doing the surface lava pool. Feinberg did get a Flint from the ruin portal. Let's see what Feinberg goes for. The moment of truth. What's he gonna do here? He's making a shield.
Makes a shield.
Diamond sword.
I
He's
appreciate
just
that.
mining the spawner. Okay.
Not using the TNT? Smudge.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
And Cube did get food and beds from the village. So, not that he really needed extra food, but it will make sure if he takes damage from blazes, he's totally fine. And he does have... Oh, he's used TNT for blocks here. Okay. Could have done that on the spawner blocks, but that's okay. He'll get netherrack. And I wonder if he's going to blaze bed, because he has one.
Guess we'll see.
This rod rates are pretty nice. Feinberg on 4 already. 3.5 minutes in. He does need 6 for this. Oh, Cube's in an open spawner. That's not good. Unless he does this and then goes to the closed one. This is way more awkward to deal with.
Yeah, kind of spooky. And I think one of the rods just went into the fire. Oh no.
No. Okay, Cube is
That's
going
a
to go to
shame.
the interior one. He's just hitting up the exterior one first, and then he's going to the interior one, I think. I like that.
Okay. Yep. And Cube is just going out of barehanded. Food and offhand. No shield.
Cube also mining the spawner. Okay, I mean, it's safer. I mean, Feinberg is out at 425 here. Or is Z? Yeah, he is totally out. I would have assumed in winners finals they would have kind of stressed out, used TNT or beds or something to make absolutely sure they got out of that spawner quickly. But the rate's pretty good. It didn't take him too long, so it's fine. They're on good pace still.
Yep. Feinberg threw out the TNT. Smudge.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to use it, if you're not going to use it
I
on the
guess,
spawner,
yeah.
throw it out. Sure, why
You
not?
could have used it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, so Feinberg is on a significantly faster pace than Cube.
What a nice play. I love watching Feinberg's routing. He's just, he's a scouting and routing genius, man. He's just got the innate ability to know which direction he needs to go at all times, where structures are. He never hesitates. He's like, I'm going in this ravine, I'm boating down here, I'm doing this, I'm using this gold pick to mine this exact 32 blocks, and here he's at the bastion. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is incredibly calculated.
Yeah.
And did Cube lose another rod to the fire? Cube is sitting at 4 rods, not looking at good spawn rates. A little unfortunate. Well, Feinberg is, yep, going for the Ninja Brain route. It's a nice cohort of piggies.
Cube does have 6. I want to say an entire minute and a half after Feinberg. Feinberg's routing for this was so correct.
Yeah, first of all, that nether entry was really something else.
Yeah, good scouting.
Right, so we could be seeing Cube reverse throwing. Yep. This is the reverse throw. And yeah, I mean, so far in all 3 matches, Fine has been, I feel like, ahead up until the either like the blinds or the ends.
He was faster to the blind location in every scenario, and the last one was pretty much a tie because he did forget the obsidian. Without that, yeah, he was definitely far ahead. And okay, Cube, yeah, I saw Cube going back across his own portal, so he's got a very different plan here. I think, yeah, the terrain looks a little bit awkward, but I think he's good to get to the start of this treasure. Okay, and he's doing this part first. Okay, and Feinberg just, you blink, and Feinberg is out at 7 minutes. Not a sub 10 seed at all, but these runners kind of make every seed look like a sub 10 seed. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. It is inspirational, honestly.
Ooh.
Right, so
Okay.
I also want to see a lot more matches, so I'm hoping everything goes right for Feinberg from here on out. Hoping he gets the perch.
Okay, Feinberg, I was wondering if he was doing an approximate travel, because he didn't dig through that wall, he just went. He's not above the ocean, though. And it looks like he's close enough where he knows he's on the same level as the stronghold, so I think he's just gonna dig to it.
Cold picking. Meanwhile, Cube is still in the bastion. Plenty of lobby. He's gonna be set.
Oh!
Feinberg digs up to the surface. Right, so this was a different stronghold then.
Okay,
Right,
I guess
so I
they're
think
just
this
at
was
different
a
treasure
stronghold.
bastions. I didn't notice there were 2.
Oh! I didn't even consider the possibility that there were 2 treasure
I think
bastions.
so.
Well, I guess that's that.
Huh.
Feinberg grabs some wood from a tree, makes more gold picks, and then keeps going down.
Yeah, I mean, they were in warped biome. They did have a village off spawn, so there was definitely ways to get wood. So, I think Feinberg losing a bit more time to have to get wood. So he is at the portal room now. He's going to be ahead again, but not in that much of a lead anymore.
Right. Had he been able to blind into it or dig into it directly, he probably would have like a solid minute ahead.
Yeah,
And Cube goes into the ocean, is going to swim to his location and dig down.
Yeah, not going to throw Pearl. Just going to boat there. It's fine. Feinberg setting up at 920. If he gets 1 out of 13, he can actually get the sub 10 here. I don't think it's going to be, but it's technically possible. So.
And 5 beds, looking pretty good. Let's see it.
Oh,
You want to see more matches? Come on!
I cannot tell you how many times Cube has entered the end and gotten a 5-minute dragon. Cube, of any runner in ESI, is cursed to have slow dragons. If he actually gets faster dragons than Feinberg here, it would kind of be a weird poetic justice. I really hope Feinberg does get it here, but look, if you leave your run up to fate, this is what happens. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. So.
Yep. That's just how it goes. Cube is also entering the end now. Things are getting tense. Is that the perch? No. No.
I don't think so.
I saw Feinberg pearl and I just went, whoa. But no. I don't think it was. Cube is setting up now. Oh, no. Things are getting really spooky.
Oh my god, if this dragon purchased for Cube. I mean, at this point, these two runners seem like they're clear leagues above the other runners, so it might simply be a rematch in the grand finals. I mean, either Sizzler or Dave is going to go up against one of these two in lower brackets, so if they win there, then they will have a one-game disadvantage in the best of 7 grand finals. So that's not the worst, and they will have more opportunities to sub 10 in the lower bracket. So not the worst thing if they do lose. I mean, they really want to win. This is a $2,000 prize pool. The winner takes home 70% of the prize pool.
And it's a very hefty prize pool.
Cube purling.
Oh! Is the dragon actually... No, the Cube is also... It was also a debate for Cube.
Not a perch. Not a perch for Cube.
Oh, spooky. Oh, spooky. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Alright, the dragon is still fireballing. They're able to stand pretty far back in this end terrain, but... with the high roll, it's just up to RNG.
It is. I mean, yeah,
Pushing
Feinberg
it up
entering
at this
sooner.
point.
Dang. This is the worst part of tournament runs. Hey, chat, I have an idea for you. For all 420 of you watching, if you hate this part of tournaments, go to your favorite streamer's chat today and tell them to learn bow and arrow. As Feinberg's dragon is perching, we've had to wait several minutes. Feinberg does hit the first bed. He has good height this time. Are we going to see another seed? We are!
Let's see. Let's go!
Feinberg hits it. Let's go.
Counts.
Let's go.
We
More
are
matches.
going to seed 4. Well deserved.
That was kind of
All
slow.
right, welcome back to the booth runners. Congrats to Feinberg for taking that one. Feinberg entering and roughly 30 seconds to a minute faster than Cube again, and both of you had pretty much the same dragon RNG. Cube just getting a perch and finishing it now on our screens, so slow, pretty much the exact same dragon for both of you. So GG's, congrats to Feinberg on that one. Feinberg actually used the rune portal in the overworld and had a cracked overworld and was in maybe a minute faster, and I was wondering if Cube, if you spotted that one.
Oh yeah, I saw the rune portal, but I thought it was not enough OB, but I forgot lava, I guess.
Yeah,
There was lava at rune portal.
yeah, I think it was like one lava nearby, and then it was like 3 more obby or something to complete
Oh,
it. So
yeah.
I
Yeah, that's
didn't
what I
see the
did.
video. Yeah, so that was a nice play that gave you an edge, and yeah.
I also have 2 Lords Burn, which was like a minute time loss. That... Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, GG's to you guys. Fun seeing the different routes, and yeah, we're going to seed 4. It is going to be 2-1. So chat, stay tuned for this one. You won't want to miss this one. We'll be back in a sec. All right, welcome back. It is seed number 4 in this tense winners finals match. We saw a mansion, we saw a triple fortress. What are we going to see this time? You guys can get straight into it if you're ready. You can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Look,
Luck.
All right, mutant deafened. Any bets on which structure we're going to see on this one? So zombie village.
Igloo.
Igloo. Maybe.
Witch
Nope.
hut.
It's an outpost. No
Oh.
one guessing outpost.
I guess a witch hut doesn't really count as a structure, but outpost, sure, outpost. Oh, that's a pretty beefy outpost. A little bit of iron, a little bit of food, some logs. Pretty nice. Get you set up.
Yeah. Not too bad. There's some food, there's some wood, there's some carrots, and there's a lava pool. Honestly, kind of nice. I'm sure the runners are rolling their eyes. They're like, oh, make us do an outpost. Whatever, dude. But it gives you all that you need. And there's a lava pool right here. Kind of cracked
Absolutely.
overworld. Yeah.
I mean, if you get iron from the Bastion, you could just enter, like, right then and there. Just get the iron, make a bucket, and just go new.
That is exactly the type of thinking we love here at ESI, Roberto. I'm glad you're here commentating with me because I thought of the same thing. I was like, dang, 4 iron. If there's iron in this bastion, we're set. And Feinberg is probably going to check out the chest here. There is. There's plenty
Let's
of iron.
go.
Yeah, there you
That's a
go.
lot of iron. That's some obby too. I think that was obby. I'm a little blind. I'm pretty sure that's obby.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nice. You go in, you get your that's a housing, is it?
This is a housing bastion. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a pretty solid one. And I noted there was a fairly open fortress with a far scouted. So I think this overworld's going to be fast. Outposts are typically known as a fast structure, but here at CSI, the outpost spawn is going to be fast because they get iron and food and wood. The housing is going to be fast, and the fortress, as we see Feinberg Pearl here, is pretty much right there. So the scouted travel is going to be the only time loss in this run.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good deal. What kind of stronghold is it? Is it like an ocean? Is it an ocean stronghold in which you could like swim to it with or like boat to it, or is it?
Don't
Do you
know.
have to dig down?
I'm not sure. And actually, in this case, there's probably multiple strongholds, at least 2 that are actually playable, because that housing bastion is so close to spawn that you might just want to pearl hang a different direction. Yeah, we see. Is that 1,800 blocks away? Oh yeah, that is far from the fortress, very far.
Cool.
So
Painful.
I think a pearl hang is in order, which means I don't know what stronghold they're going for actually. Could be any one of the 3.
Yeah, we'll certainly see. Okay, both runners are in the portal room doing a little bit of coordination. Right, let's see this. It's nice that the rest of the seed is quite linear, so runners have more time to work out the finer details.
Yeah, pretty simple one. Just an outpost on this one. I do actually really enjoy seeing Feinberg do outposts. I know it's there's not a lot of tech around outposts, but you'd be surprised. We've seen the Blazer was the first one to do this. He boated off of an outpost in ESI, so we saw boating off of an outpost was really funny. We've seen using a vine clutch. I remember, I think it was Ninja Brain. I saw that the first time when he was entering the bottom of the outpost, he scouted a vine. I think it was Ninja Brain. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but and it was someone else who came up with this or something. But you could just fall off the top and go into a vine. There's a river nearby. We might see him just jump into water. And also, when Feinberg leaves an outpost, what he typically does is lowers his render distance, which freezes the pillagers in place so they don't bug him. So I really like that idea too.
Yeah, that's a very nice closing the back door kind of maneuver. And Merp asks, what do you think of the prediction this time around? Do you want to take a look at what both runners are named in the prediction?
Oh boy.
I think you'll like it. I do.
Oh, use a bow and arrow Madge, use a bow and arrow Madge. Why are they named the same thing? How did you do that?
I think the second one has a space in front of it, from what I can tell. A little bit of mod magic here.
Now, I will say here at ESI, we all love bow and arrow, or crossbow and arrow. We're all huge fans. We've done our data and our end fights. We've perfected our techniques, and we've all realized that bow and arrow is simply better in every scenario. But that's only if you practice. I will reiterate, it's only if you actually hit your shots and you actually have a strategy. Automat has had a really cool strategy where he does a mini pillar on top of the perch and shoots down the crystals very quickly. Ninja Brain has showed us purling up to a tower, shooting crystals really quickly. Partial bow strategies. The problem here is I don't think either of these runners has practiced. So even if they do get bow and arrow chat, I still don't think it's going to be the right play just because like they don't practice it. That's the issue.
Smoj.
You practice hundreds of hours in Bastions, hundreds of hours of one cycles, Fortresses, you know, you have all this knowledge, but 0 hours of bow and arrow end fight practice. So it just doesn't compare. At this level of play, you have to practice. You can't just do it without knowing what you're doing. So.
Mm-hmm. Right. And someone mentioned earlier that like a really good bow and arrow play is like an optimal one is still difficult, but I think that's the point, is to take the reins away from RNG and move it back towards skill, because getting an optimal bow and arrow fight is something that's very skill based. It's something you can practice. You can't practice having good RNG. That's not something you can do.
Yeah, you just sit there. It's not practice. Mm-hmm. See, that's also a point in chat. Someone says bow and arrow is more useful in tourneys, and I think these runners are more used to RSG. That's a conception that doesn't have any data or basis, which is fine. Most runners in 116 think that just waiting more south on a high roll gives you a faster end fight. But I've taken the data, done the analysis. I've found that's not true. Ninja Brain has taken the data and analysis. So far, I don't think anyone else has. But we both agree, once we've actually done both strategies, perfected it, gotten good at it, we compare, 30 end fights of north-south weighting to 30 end fights of our optimized bow and arrow. The bow and arrow is simply faster, average and high roll. So you might think, RSG runners just know that they're going for a high roll. They don't. They haven't taken this data. No one's done this. This is just a fantasy they know what they're doing. They don't. No one takes a bow and arrow for a day and just practices 30 end fights. It simply just doesn't happen. So people are guessing, and I think they're just guessing incorrectly. So it's, the same thing with Bastions. Everyone was like, at the beginning, Bastions they're too complicated. There's not enough gold, not enough chests. I'm just not going to do. They made the assumption that that's not a viable strategy. And they were wrong. So do your own study, take your own data, try bow and arrow, try it without, and see what you come up with. So, how do you play a bow and arrow and fight correctly? The two best strategies I've seen so far, the automat partial bow strategy, where he pearls to the center, does his setup with obsidian, he blocks up maybe 3 or 4 blocks, and then rapid fire takes out the 8 visible crystals within 10 seconds, and then he pearls to the side and waits. That's insanely fast, and sometimes you can beat the dragon to its first potential perch spot if you're really, really good. So that's a really good one. Ninja Brain tends to pearl the center, do his setup, pearl the side of an obsidian tower, start shooting crystals from the side of the tower, and then pillar up and wait north-south. So both of those I think are really fast. Give a 130, 140 average end fight or something, and have really good high roll odds. So those are my two strategies, but we could see different ones. As long as you could take out crystals within about 10 seconds and take out 8 of them, you're at a huge advantage. So. Yeah. Anyway, we talk about bow and arrow way too much on here. I mean, it's because the chat is curious and interested and always brings it up, so it's a cool thing to talk about, but I do feel like a broken record. I mean, I do love it, but we could talk more about the run. So I think Cube settling on his nether exit. He does hit it right here. It's over a lava pool, so I kind of think those lava pool portals are pretty easy. You can either pillar up from the bottom of the lava, or you can actually dig underneath the lava. So I think that's a pretty quick one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The seed looks pretty fast. I wasn't gonna say sub 10, but if they get the right parole hang, like this could legitimately be sub 10. Like these structures are so close.
Yeah, they definitely are. And like you said earlier, like the only thing potentially holding them back is the distance of the scouter travel. But again, with a bit of precision scouting, some really nice crisp pearls, it's not too much of a problem.
I think they're ready.
Okay,
I think they're good to go.
Going to see it. Let's take a look.
All right. How are they going to approach the outpost? Not a structure you see very often, but one that can help. I see Feinberg on low render distance to start the run.
Right
This
off
is
the bat.
nice.
Cube is on normal RD. Okay, both are just scaling up to the top. Not getting the crossbow, smudge.
That's fine. I don't normally even think about crossbow in those chests either. I just get it at the bastion, but it's fine. So Feinberg opting to spawn in on 2 RD. He specifically changes render distance lower during the scouting phase, which is something, you know, you have to think about a little bit to do it. That's not just automatic, so that's a really smart play. And
That's really cool.
the pillagers are no longer there. They're mad at him, but they're not loaded in. They're frozen. So he's good. And Cube doing a bunch of his work at the top here, making all of his tools and stuff at the top, getting his wood. I like that play as well.
Yep, and boating down, we saw Feinberg hopping, doing a bit of tree hopping and then plunging into a river. Cube, meanwhile, goes for a boat. So it seems like Cube likes to be a little bit more prepared, I suppose. He takes things a little bit slower, but he has all the stuff ready.
Has Cube lowered his render distance, or the pillager? Oh,
No.
Feinberg sees the pillager here. Okay, he's got to take this one out. Oh, he's got one. How is Cube not being attacked right now? I'm curious why the pillagers
I'm
aren't
not
on
sure.
Cube.
I didn't see Cube lowering his render distance at all,
Yeah.
so maybe he just struck a deal with them during scouting phase.
It's just like,
Talked a little bit of business, you know?
okay.
Right, let's see if Feinberg enters another first, but I think this is the first round in which Feinberg doesn't enter the nether like significantly faster than Cube.
Yeah, there's not too much optimization to do here, but to be fair, he did as much optimization as he could have. The theme here seems to be Feinberg prefers just taking damage and going faster. So he played more, he jumped off the outpost, he took some damage falling there. Cube has boated not only off the outpost, but off of this nether cliff. So Cube is making sure he takes no damage.
Oh, Feinberg gets one shot by Piglin. Oh, Feinberg taking all the damage does mean, yep, indeed, no gold armor entering, Piggy straight in your face. Not very funky.
He had bread too. He's just, playing fast and risky and taking a bit too much damage.
Right.
Wow.
And no longer on 2RD running through the... Well, I suppose it's fine, but given the fact that he did die in the Bastion, recovering his items... Let's see, he died I think in the middle of the Bastion too, so hopefully he doesn't die several times trying to get his stuff back.
He could check another Rampart chest for gold armor, but here's the thing, he has to drop down this little hill, take damage. He has to pillar up, which he needs blocks for. He might get shot at here, so
It's gonna be a little spooky.
okay, he's got a nice path actually made for himself here, so maybe he gets gold armor from a chest. Yeah, he does.
Oh, is that gilded armor that he threw at that one pig? That's a
might
pretty
have
good distraction mechanism. And with the gold armor, makes it safely down. Okay. Very nice recovery, very clean.
Yeah, I don't think he's lost anything, so just
Pretty
a
nice.
little bit behind pace here. Still okay.
Yeah, not too much time lost. Right, setting up the manhunt. Cube is also waiting for his trades. Again, I can't tell if they have enough obsidian or not. I'm just gonna hope that neither forget again.
Yeah, I think there was a couple up at the top, and Feinberg actually scouted his exit from the bottom here. So Feinberg only has to dig out a block or two, and he knows the spot to pearl to the fortress. I think Cube actually just skipped. Why did Cube run all the way up here? Oh, that's kind of a time loss.
Yeah, interesting. Because there is an opening down there that faces
Yeah.
the same direction that we're going to see Feinberg pearl from.
Yeah, Cube just not scouting that exit pearl. I thought he was going up top to get chess. Cube, did you forget something? Cube, no way.
Cube is going back?
Cube made a
What is
mistake.
Cube going back for? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my God, Cube making a rare mistake. He plays slow and steady, wins the race, but he's forgotten something.
What's he forgotten? Obsidian? String? Does he have any string? Fire runs?
Oh my God, Feinberg is leaving
Huh.
first.
But yeah, we see. This is actually the very first seed we've seen so far in which Cube was actually ahead of Feinberg at like
Oh my
in the nether
God.
stage.
Cube just
And unfortunately, Cube blows it.
throw pearl from the bottom, Cube. Why are you going up to
You
the
don't have to go all the way up to top. Look at
What are you
I know you can't see what
doing?
Feinberg is doing,
Oh
but
my
the opening is
God.
right there, right next to where your trading spot was.
My God.
That's fine. That's fine. Reverse throw. This is the reverse
You
throw.
cursed him with the reverse thw, Roberto.
I am so sorry, Q. Please don't come after me.
If this is a 2-3 and Feinberg wins, you literally cursed him.
Oh no!
Reverse.
Q's gonna have a chip on his shoulder after this one. Oof. It
Yeah,
was an accident, I swear. Slip
mean,
of the tongue.
this is pretty much what Feinberg did on Seed 2. He just forgot something
Yep.
with the Bastion and lost about a minute.
Got his obby.
Yeah, so.
Yep.
Okay. Blaze
Oh,
Bed.
Feinberg is blaze betting the open spawner.
Okay.
Oh, cool. No fishing rod, Monka S.
It looks like half of it is kind of netherrack there. It looks pretty good, so he'll probably be fine. He could just hug the left side of this and hit blazes towards the right, so it's definitely the play. Well played
Okay.
from him. Oh, Cube has so many annoying mobs around him.
Yeah. That's another part of RNG you cannot control for.
Does Feinberg have
See
wood?
this. Right. Cube did take the time to get extra wood logs in the beginning. I don't think Feinberg has extra wood. And even if he does have extra wood, I don't think it's a lot. I think he didn't chop down anything. He just got the wood in the chest in the beginning, which was, I think, 5 logs.
I think he has 2 planks.
Yeah. And he made pretty much a full set of wooden tools, too, so... He doesn't have... Yeah, he does not have wood at all. Monkey?
This is best of 5, yeah. What is his plan? He's at 5 rods. Let's see if Feinberg gets the last one here. He does. What is his plan? Now, it was 2,000 blocks away. Oh, he's going to Crimson. Okay. The Stronghold's 2,000 blocks away from the fortress in the overworld. So he's going to the Crimson to exit. So he knows
Alright,
that.
that's nice.
So he's got his wood.
He's got the
okay.
wood.
Nice.
And Cube also does a blaze bed.
Looks like front side from Cube. That's a lot of pigs.
So, there is a bit of a tropical storm outside right now. I am in New York, so if you hear thunder, don't worry. That's just
Oh.
me. Yep.
You're just vibing with the lightning over there?
Oh yeah. Yesterday, you know how like thunder is comes later than lightning because you know, sound is slower than light. Yesterday, it was literally so close that they happened at the exact same time, and instead of sounding like
Nice.
the normal boom, like it sounded like a mechanical twanging. It was like an electrical sound instead of the usual thunder sound.
I really like lightning and thunder. It's a kind of scary, but like, God, I love listening to lightning.
It's
and thunder.
very
So fun.
atmospheric.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, it sets the scene perfectly. I love it.
Okay, and yeah, Cube did successfully do a pearl hang as he was like halfway at the fortress and is making some catch-up time here. Feinberg does enter again. 9 minutes ahead of Cube every single run. Feinberg,
Yep.
even when he makes a mistake, he still enters the same time just before Cube. Oh my
This
god,
is
dude.
insane. How do these runners do it time and time again? Wow. Imagine if they could completely remove the RNG of Dragon Purge by practicing bow and arrow.
Whoa.
Imagine how much more cracked they'd be.
That's
Wow,
crazy, dude.
terrifying. But yeah, so once again, we're back here again, chat, the old familiar tune. Is she gonna purge? We'll have to see.
Okay,
Plenty of
Feinberg.
that's-
Yeah. He does have 6 beds. Looks like they're both good. All right. Who's going to win it? I can't believe we're here again. I mean, I guess I can. I didn't think the outpost
Every
seed
single match.
would be that fast, but oh, Cube eyeballing the center. Oh, it's not a perch. It's not a perch. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Gotta do a little bit more of a tango. The fact that we've been here every single round of the match so far, we've always come down to this. Feinberg entering a bit before Cube in the nether, dancing with the dragon, having a bit of a tango. Honestly insane. That both runners, maybe they did make mistakes, but neither made any like kind of mistake that would be so catastrophic they had to reset or were significantly behind the other. This is certainly a match for the ages.
Cube looking like he wants a pearl, but he doesn't. Oh, he does not. I was thinking before this, like, maybe it's too basic of a thought, but is Feinberg just simply a faster yet riskier runner than Cube? And that's just literally the theme of every single run, is that Feinberg has played consistently faster every junction, but he just messes up and throws sometimes. That's it. Sometimes he misses a 1 cycle, sometimes he dies because he takes too much damage. He's just a riskier, faster player every single seed. So why not just coin flip to see who wins? Great point. If you're upset at how the runners are playing the end fight, go tell them that they should learn bow and arrow today, and it will be more exciting. Cube gets the first perch. Here we go.
Are we seeing this? If Cube takes this one, then Cube has taken the match.
There you go. Cube takes it
There we
3-1.
go.
Cube takes it 3-1. Deserved in my mind.
Oh my goodness.
Deserved in my mind. Not scammed at all. They both played insanely well.
Yeah, really, honestly,
It's a
had
very
this gone
close
any
match.
way, like,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
bring
These
it
are
back.
just the two of the best speedrunners in the community.
All right.
Absolutely insane.
All right, welcome back to the booth, and congrats to Cube for taking that once again. Feinberg entering end maybe 20, 30 seconds faster than Cube this time, but Cube getting a faster perch. So that's how the cookie crumbles. GG's. Cube will take this 3-1. Feinberg did have a death in this one at the Bastion, so lost a bit of time on that one, but still came back, played very well, played very fast. And yeah, GG's. You guys are so incredibly evenly matched. It was a pleasure to watch. It was insane runs. So, thank you. Yeah. How'd you guys like the seeds today in the match? I guess in general.
These are good. They're all fun to play.
Good.
Yeah,
Glad you enjoyed it.
something like too unexpected, I guess.
Yeah. The mansion, outpost, little triple fortress. So, hope you
Yeah.
had fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, all right. Well, that decides it. Cube is moving on to Grand Finals. There is, as of this point, still about $2,000 in the ESI prize pool. First place will take 70% of whatever we end up at. Second place takes 20%, and third place takes 10%. And Feinberg will be going up against either Dave or Sizzler. We are trying for this Sunday, but if Sizzler, after his second COVID shot, is not feeling up to playing this weekend, which is likely, we may have to postpone this tournament for quite a while. I don't want to have to, but it's just how the scheduling works out. So, yeah, chat, I'll leave you at that. We'll go to an intermission here. GG's to both runners, and I'll show you the schedule. And thanks, Roberto, for commentating. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me.
So I'll throw it to intermission real quick as we leave. But Cube, are you still streaming at all?
Yeah, I will.
You gonna stream for a bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
I
play
will
right
too.
over you. Sure. Okay, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.